Happy evening, guys. May you are having a good day. Gracias for your precious time, for contributing towards my small step to make your mind big. And I request all of you to give a participating uh, point of view and actively participate in the session. So I'll start with this thing. Do you know what is this? Can you please tell me the multiple uses of this paper? Please don't repeat the one. Writing and playing. Plane and origami and any use, like any use. Under the table. For folding the things. Okay, and napkin and bowl. See, we can recycle it. You are seeing this? The thing is, the mind is working here. And what we are talking about this is the creative mind, the creative thinking. So what according to you is a creative thinking? Creative thinking is the combination of your imagination and your deepest feeling to, to give birth to something ununique or non-existing thing into a reality in the form of a beauty, inspiration, or entertainment. The skill which will make you stand out. The skill every employee needs, the skill every entrepreneur needs, the skill every human being needs. So let's go ahead. Yeah. Why to think creatively? So I'll share a small story and you guys please try to connect these dots with my story. So it goes like that. There was a formal Google employee. He was in the second year of his engineering when he made a startup for the mothers who were concerned about their toddlers or the children going to school. Like, has my children been safe? He's in a safe environment. Has he eaten something? Or is he studying properly and so that. So what the person did was he made a software, sensor-based software, where whenever the child would touch the application or the sensor, it would go a message to the mother that your child has done that. Like if he steps out of the bus, the message will go to her. If he enters the classroom, the message will go. And even if he raises his hand to answer the question or answer the teacher, the message will go. And that was a great thing which many schools in Mumbai has purchased. The software was purchased by many schools in Mumbai and he sold the software to an MNC. Can you give me the figure, guys? An estimate figure. He sold that for $550 million. The person having no worldly connections with or networks with anybody sold that at a huge amount to an MNC having over 150 plus countries networks. Why did that happen? How did that happen? It was just the thought he had. It was just the idea he had. I hope you have connected these things with my story. So let's go forward. What makes your thoughts different from another? If you are the person and she is the person, do you have the same thoughts? No. Is that something that a God has given you? Is that something you have developed growing up or growing something? Okay, let's find out. Let's find out what's there. Yeah, so it's your attitude. The first perspective or the first attribute is your attitude. Can you please see the image? The image reflects your attitude, your behavior, your positions, your process, and your thinkings. The first thing you see in the picture tells about your attitude, and your attitude tells about your thinkings. So if you saw, so click it once again. Yeah. So if you saw the whole image of a man, you're saying that you need to feel understood. If you see the man standing in a court, You need to be feel accepted and so on. So the first thing you notice in a thing, you notice in your environment tells about you. How you behave, how you process tells about what you think and how you think. Yeah. So next thing is your experience and knowledge. See, we are seeing these dots. Knowledge are knowledge are like a toolbox of your brain. When you apply these tools in your work area, they becomes a experience. And when you apply and then see that what is working, what is not working, what will be great, that becomes a creativity. So that is the second attribute contributing towards your thinking. Third is your imagination. Many people or many of us have seen that the schools have restricted our imaginations to, rules, regulations, this should be followed, this should be done, and so on. Our imaginations have been curbed under the area where we have grown up. So click it once. We are seeing, okay, cool. We are seeing this and we know the answer. What is it? 10. Is there any solution to make it different? Is there any perception or any equation which make it different? No. But when we see the next equation, we can form the equation in infinite times. So that is the way you put your imaginations to reframe things. Okay. So how to make your mind the most powerful asset? We are seeing Steve Jobs, Marie Curie, Walt Disney, the most creative persons in the world who have made their mind the most powerful asset and converted them into the most powerful businesses and the entrepreneurs. So how to make your mind like that? Everybody of us need the one thing is the creative mind, the powerful mind, the asset which everyone needs. So let's find out how we can do that. It's the reframing. The first thing you can reframe is your event. You are in a situation where you are stuck and you can't do anything. You can just reframe it. We always try to be a puzzle builder. I'll solve this, I'll solve this. But even if the small object of a puzzle isn't there, you are not able to solve it. Even if you are the puzzle builder. But if you are a quilt builder, you can create anything. Take a mess of the puzzle and create it. So there comes the reframing. Like you see in the picture, just do nothing, it is impossible. Reframing, just do it, nothing is impossible. That is the thing. Next is trusting your imagination. The thing we all feel like, we can't do it. What is in our mind is, I don't know, is it true, is it possible, what will the world think of me, I am doing it, or the mind is like, creating anything of that. But when you trust your imagination, no, what I am thinking is right, the world will think it's right. I think, therefore I am. Next. And the last thing is a practice, which I will suggest to all of you to, to make it a habit of it. Challenge yourself with random words, Take any word like, pen. If you have taken pen, go to the opposite direction of it, like choose submarine, and then submarine to an opposite direction of it, a napkin. And when you do this for 1 minute every day, your mind will be more active, more creative, and more able to think fast in very fast manner. Try to think at least 15 to 20 words in 1 minute. The opposite ones. Yeah. So that's the summary. That if you want to come out of the box, you need to get out of your box. That means to put your conscious mind aside for a time and make your subconscious mind take over it. To realize and Release all the powerful assets you possess in. Thank you.